In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make money with AI without spending a cent. One of the most common questions I get is, how can I make money with AI? So today, I am actually going to show you how to do it step by step. I'm going to give you the prompts to use. I'm going to give you the tools to use. And if you follow this guide and start implementing it, you can make your first dollar online. And if you are a business owner, you can still implement this in your business as well. So let me show you what we are going to do. So for this example, I'm using a fitness website, but you can do this for any industry. And I have made a prompt for you that will work on any industry as well. So we will start with a fitness website, then we will go to Claude, and then we will feed it that prompt. And as I mentioned, I have made this prompt especially for you that will work on any industry, not only in the fitness industry. And I will leave the prompts and the links to the tools that I have used in the description. And if you don't see it, just comment below and I will send it to you. Then we will use our prompt to get a functioning web element. Then we will add it to a test website. And I'm going to show you how to do this for free as well. Then we're going to test it. Then you can reach out to a potential customer. And then you are going to show them a functioning lead generation system. And this is key because you are not just going to reach out to someone and tell them that you can help them. You are actually going to show them a functioning, alive lead generation system. And that is going to be much more powerful than just telling them that you can help them. So they will be able to test this. And if they take you up on the offer, then you will add it to their website. And then eventually you will collect your cash. Now, I would actually suggest that you charge 50% upfront. And then once you implement it on their website, then you get your other 50%. Now, don't worry, you won't need any technical skills here as well. All you need to know is how to copy and paste. And if you can do that, then you can be successful with this. So what tools do we need for this as well? So we will only need 3 tools. We will need Claude AI. You can use the free version. Then we will use system.io. Here again, you can use the free version. And then lastly, we are going to use Tidycal, which is a calendar booking system. And here as well, we are going to use the free version. Now, let me show you what we are going to build. And then I will show you how I did it. So as you can see, this is for a fitness website. So I just used this as an example. So this is a lead generation system for a fitness business. And the beauty of this is people can get their plan immediately, and this will allow them to take action immediately as well. So here I'm just saying, get your personalized 4-week weight loss plan. And then it has a few questions. What is your primary fitness goal? So for example, I'll choose lose weight. What is your current fitness level? I'll say beginner. How much time can you dedicate to working out per week? I'll say less than 3 hours. What types of exercises do you enjoy? Select all that apply. I'll say cardio and strength training. And then I'll click on generate my plan. And as you can see, instantly, it gave me your 4-week workout plan. And then it says, focus on a combination of cardio and strength training to boost metabolism and burn fat. Start with 3 days of exercise per week. And now remember, this will be tailored according to the way that they filled in the form. And then it gives some nutrition tips. And here is where the lead gen system comes in. So at the bottom, then it'll say get free expert guidance. And if they click on this, now you see it takes them to a calendar. And then they can book an appointment, and that is how you can generate leads for businesses. Now, the truth about making money with AI is AI cannot directly make you money. So, for example, people think that if you use ChatGPT or you use Claude, then automatically it will generate money for you. And that is wrong. So firstly, I need you to change your mindset because the basic principle of business still apply to this. That is, you need to find a problem that needs solving, then you solve it, then you look for people who have that problem, and then you sell your services or your product to them. Now, where AI comes in is, It can help you solve this problem much quicker and much better than you could actually do by yourself. So for example, today I am actually going to show you how to leverage AI to create some code for us, and then we are going to sell the results of that code. And the best part is, because of AI, we don't need to understand or know a single line of code. So what problem are we solving here? We are going to solve a lead generation problem. And why I like this problem is because this is a problem that every business has. No matter what type of business you have, you need to generate leads. And you get some type of problems, for example, a social media content creation, that are great problems to solve. But if you had to put it on a scale against lead generation will be a higher priority compared to social media content creation. So I like to look for problems that every business has and that they are also high priority needs. And in that way, you will get businesses that will take you up more often than not. So now that we got that out of the way, let me show you how to do it. So you will need to sign up for a Claude account. So that's Claude AI, sign up for a free account. And then the first thing you will want to do is you want to turn on the artifacts feature. So for that, you will click on your username in the bottom left-hand corner, then click on feature preview, and then make sure that artifacts is toggled on. Because what artifacts is, basically, it will show you a preview of the code that you are generating. So anything that you are creating, it'll show you a preview so you can tweak it and make it even better in real time. So once you have that done, then this is the prompt that you are going to give it. As you can see, this is a pretty long prompt, but I wanted to create something that you can use for any industry. So all you will do is you will copy and you will paste in this exact prompt. And I'm just going to go over it quickly. Create an interactive HTML5 element that generates personalized, valuable content for users and directs them to an external lead capture form. This element should be adaptable for various industries. The element should present a series of relevant questions to gather essential information from the user. These questions should be customizable based on the industry. For example, for a financial advisor, questions about income, saving goals, risk tolerance. For a real estate agent, questions about desired location, budget, property type. For a marketing consultant, questions about business size, target audience, current marketing challenges, and then use the collected information to generate personalized, valuable content for the user. This could be a basic plan or strategy, a set of recommendations, a preliminary assessment or analysis, a customized list of resources or tips. And then it says display the generated content in an easy-to-read, visually appealing format. Include a prominent call to action button with customizable text. Example, get expert advice, book a free consultation, receive detailed analysis after presenting the generated content. And then when the call to action button is clicked, it should redirect the user to an external form collector to be provided separately. It should redirect the user to an external form collector URL to be provided separately. So for this, we will just enter in the URL from TidyCal and design the interactive element to be visually appealing and easily brandable for different industries. Ensure the element is fully responsive and works well on both desktop and mobile devices. Use HTML5, CSS3, and vanilla JavaScript only. Do not rely on external libraries or frameworks. Include clear comments in the code for easy understanding and future modifications. Implement a way to easily customize the questions, content generation logic, and visual elements without extensive code changes. Provide the complete HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code for this interactive element. Also include a brief explanation of how the valuable content is generated based on the user's inputs, suggestions for adapting this element to different industries, ideas for maximizing user engagement and increasing the likelihood of users proceeding to the external lead capture form, tips for seamlessly integrating this element into various website designs. The goal is to provide immediate value to the user with free personalized content while encouraging them to take the next step and connect with an expert through the external form, thus generating qualified leads for businesses across different industries. So as you can see, this is a really detailed prompt, and I've tailored it and made it so that it can work on any industry. So you will copy that part. The only part that you will add on your own is this part. So for this example, I said, for this use case, I want something for the fitness industry. And then I stated, I have included a fitness weight loss guide to be used as your weight loss knowledge base. And I've also included the website that I want to include the lead gen system on. So as you'll see in the beginning here, I added in a screenshot of this website. So all I did was I searched for fitness in PMB, which is my town. And then I found this website, and then it took me here to this website. And then all I did here was I used this Chrome extension called Awesome Screenshot. So with Awesome Screenshot, if I just click on it, it allows me to take a full page screenshot. So I clicked on it. It generated the full page screenshot, as you can see here. Then I have a few options: download, copy, PDF, or print. All I did was copy, and then I pasted that into Claude. And then the second thing I did was I pasted in this 4-week workout plan to jumpstart weight loss guide. And I got this simply by just Googling fitness weight loss guide. And this was the first option that came up. And here is the website. So all I did was, as you can see, I copied this entire text. So I copied all of this text, and I used this now as the knowledge base. And then I just went into Claude and I pasted it in. And as you can see, now it used that as my knowledge base. And then Claude said, certainly I'll create an interactive HTML5 element for the fitness industry, specifically focusing on weight loss based on the information you've provided. And then it went into more detail, and this is what it gave me. Now, as you can see here, all it did was it gave me the code, but there's no preview here. So I went back and I told Claude, I cannot see the preview in artifacts. It is only showing me the code. So remember, you might experience some errors, but you can just work around that. And I will show you, I even experienced more errors, and I will show you how I worked around that as well. And then it says, I apologize for the confusion. You're right that the artifact doesn't provide a preview. Let me explain why and offer a solution. And then it explained why, and it gave me a solution. And then it generated the correct code. And as you can see, initially it looked like this. So there was no styling. It was just simple with a white background. And then I went back, and then I stated, I like it, but let's style it according to the website screenshot I gave you. Change the call to action button to read, get free expert guidance, and send them to this link. And then I added in the link of TidyCal. That is this booking link, because that is the end result. That is where we want them to go. Now you will notice something. In this artifacts, I can actually test it. So I can see, I can choose lose weight, beginner, less than 3 hours, cardio, strength training. And if I click on this, as you can see, it works right here in Claude. So this is a great way of testing something. And then I made those changes, and this is what it gave me. And now, as you can see, it understood the screenshot that I gave it, and it now changed the styling to match that website. But then I had some things that I wanted to change. So as you will see, what I did here was I just took a screenshot of what I wanted changed. And then I said, remove the logo. That is this part. I didn't want that to be there. Remove the logo from the element and space out the output. Example, in the your 4-week workout plan, put every sentence on a new line, and in the nutrition tips, put each number bullet on a separate line. Because as you can see here, what it did was the number bullets, it didn't space it out properly. So I just wanted it to correct the spacing. And as you can see, then it generated a different copy for me. And as you can see here, there's no logo. And let's test out the spacing. So I can choose any options here, generate the plan. As you can see, it understood and it corrected those errors. So here you can see you can actually do this in real time. You can test it out, see what's working, see what's not working, add in some functionality, remove some functionality, and you can do this live. That is why this feature is so powerful. Then I copied this code and I went into System, but it gave me an error when I copied and I pasted in the code. As you can see on the real website, this wasn't aligned to the left. So the text is center aligned, and I didn't like that. So what I did is I went back and I said, please align the text to the left. You can leave the button center aligned, just align all the text to the left. And then it did that. And then I put it back into System. I tested it out. It worked. And then I found something else that I wanted to change. As you can see, this get free expert guidance, I didn't like that the button was actually on 2 lines. So the text was actually on 2 lines. So I wanted it to change it to make it on 1 line. And I said, make the CTA get free expert guidance full width, as it is now going on 2 lines. And then I also said, make your 4-week workout plan and the nutrition tips bolder and bigger compared to the rest of the text. So I just wanted to highlight your 4-week workout plan and the nutrition tips. But then you'll see what happened is I had errors. As you can see, this is the error. So what I did, I went back and forth again. I just copied this and then I pasted it in here, and then Claude fixed the problem for me. It says, I apologize for the oversight. It seems I accidentally omitted render questions. And then it gave me a different solution. But here what it did now, it sorted out the problem, but it removed the styling. So again, I took a screenshot of it. As you can see, I gave it the screenshot and then I said all the styling has been removed. And then it gave me a different version. But this version now, it gave me, as you can see, it made the button full width, but it removed all the questions. So I took a screenshot again and I said, now you have removed all the questions as well. Let's go back to version 4 and just make the buttons width wider so that the text fits on 1 line. Now, when I'm saying version 4, if you look closely here at the bottom, it will show you each version that it created. So I just went back to the last working version, which was version 4. And then I stated it should go back to this. And then it says, I apologize for the confusion. You're right. We should go back to that version and include all the questions. And then it regenerated the code for me. But then I found another error because it sorted everything out, but it didn't make the button full width. So I said, it's not full width. Let's go back to version 4 and just add this. And then I said, make the call to action, get free expert guidance full width, and the other changes that I wanted. And then it says, I apologize for the confusion. You're right. Let's go back to version 4. And as you will see what it did again now, it removed all the questions. So I want you to look closely at what I did here. So I took a screenshot. I fed it the screenshot, but look at the wording that I used. I says, you have removed all the functionality again. And then I added in some exclamation marks. And I said, please just use the version 4 and add this. And then I gave it the instructions, but look at the bottom. I then stated, if you cannot do this, let me know. Because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to show it that I am upset. And as you can see, it actually understood my feelings because it said, I sincerely apologize for the confusion and frustration. You're absolutely right, and I understand your frustration. So can you see now? It understood my frustration. So if you are frustrated, tell it you are frustrated or show that you are frustrated. It is now smart enough to actually understand that. And as you will see now on the last version, it worked much better and as I wanted, that I didn't need to make any changes. Now let me show you how to actually implement this on System.io. So once you are happy with your code, you are ready to publish it on your website, all you will do is you will click on the code. Now this gives you the raw code. Don't worry, as I mentioned earlier, you don't need to understand any of this. Then I just copied this. So you'll just go to System.io. I will leave the link to this as well. As you can see, they have a free plan that is very generous. It allows you 2,000 contacts. But the main thing is we want to create a website from it. So it allows you to create 3 sales funnels. That is actually what we're going to use for a website. And this is the free version. Then once you sign in, you will go to your dashboard. And then from here, you will click on funnels. Now, once you are in funnels, then you will click on create. And for this example, I'm just going to say fitness planner. And then you can see we have a few options: build an audience, sell, custom, or run an evergreen webinar. But we're just going to use this for a website. So I'm just going to choose custom. Then we have a currency option. We can choose the currency, but we are not going to be selling anything. So I'll just click on save. And it says funnel has been successfully created. Now I will just click on the name, and this will open up a window, step configuration, automation rules. But don't worry about all this. We are not going to use all this functionality. We are just going to use it for a simple page that we can show off to potential clients so that they can actually see this working. So in the bottom left, you will see add step. So I'll click on add step. Then you'll say the name of the step. So I'll just call it landing or whatever you can call it. Choose step type, a squeeze page, opt-in page, inline form, pop-up form. As you can see, we have many options here. So for this, I'm just going to say squeeze page. You can choose anything. Now you'll see it gives me a lot of templates. We don't have to worry about this. If you want, you can actually use these templates and then style it how you want. It'll actually make it look even more professional. But you can just go with a plain blank page just with the lead gen system that is the fitness planner on it. So you can select anyone, then you just select the one that you want, and then you'll click on edit page. Now, if you have used any drag and drop builder, this is really easy. It works really well. Now we want to remove all of this. So I will delete everything. I just want a blank page. So I will delete everything. As I said, if you want to add in some styling, you can. Maybe what you can actually do is leave your contact information on here. So you can build this, remove this build with system option, but just add in your contact info if you like. So now that I've got a blank slate, I need to add in this element that is just simply the raw HTML. So I'll just drag it and drop it in here, and then I'll click on it. And on the left, you will see it says edit code. So all I will do now is I will go back to Claude. I will copy this entire code. Then I'll go back to system. I'll remove whatever is there and then paste in the code that we got from Claude. And then I'll just click on save. Now it has generated everything. And now I will just click on save changes because you want to make sure that you save your changes. Then we'll exit this. And now I will just change the URL path here. I'll just say fitness planner. Just something that's easy to read. Now, as you can see, that is done. Then I will copy this link because this is what we are going to use to show to our potential clients. And as you can see, now we have this functioning website or landing page that we can share with the client. So the client will be able to choose whatever option: lose weight, beginner, less than 3 hours, cardio, strength training. Click on generate plan. And this will now immediately give them the plan. And that is what is great about the system because they do not have to wait. So the user can get this info immediately. And once they're excited, that is when you want to ask them to book an appointment. So they have the option of getting free expert guidance. So they will click on this and then it will take them to the calendar and then they can book here and the customer gets a lead. And then in TidyCal, this is pretty simple. As you see, the free version allows you to have your own booking page, custom availability. You can embed it on any site. It has many features and it integrates with Google Calendar, with Outlook as well. So you can create this for the client, or if they have their own booking appointment system, then you can just link it to there. So now that you have all this set up, then you will look for fitness websites, you will approach them and show them a page that they can test out to see the lead gen system in action. And if they accept, you copy the code from Claude and embed it on their own website. Now, if you want to learn more about AI and marketing, you can join my AI Marketing Accelerator community. It includes weekly group calls. You can interact with like-minded people. It also has video training included, and it also comes with my own software, AILeadBuilder.com. Hit the like button if you found this video useful, and if you want to learn more about AI and marketing, then check out this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.